Hello and welcome back to the Baking Hour. This is Brock.
This is Joe.
This is Zain.
And this is Zekeriya.
So it's that time of year that we all know, midsummer.
That we all know and cherish
Yeah.
and think about every year.
Yeah.
Lots of sunlight.
Yeah, so this is a kind of a play off the movie Midsommar, obviously.
It's not kind of, it is.
Well, it basically is, yeah.
It's a full-on playoff.
In case the shirt didn't ring that bell. But
Classic movie. It's already a classic. Directed by
Pretty good.
Ari or
Aster.
Ari? Ari.
I think it's Ari.
Yes.
Great film.
All right, enough about the movie, though. What's the cake? So this is like an unusually shaped cake from the other ones that we've done before, right? Can you explain it, Zekeriya?
It's two-tiered, but the bottom tier is only
One layer.
quarter. Yeah, one layer, so it's a quarter the size of a normal cake. Just figured it would look cool if it was on like a pedestal of some sort. Add to the shrine look.
It's like a top hat look.
It kind of definitely takes on that look of the actual shrine.
Yes.
The cliff hedge. So yeah, we've seen this before. You know, just support the massive upper tier. This is where it kind of got intricate with the bottom piping, right?
Oh yeah.
Super
Describe
fun work.
your
Carpal tunnel.
inspiration.
It
your
was quite
inspiration.
painful because it's so stiff.
No,
It's
your
so intricate.
inspiration for that.
Inspiration? I suppose the dresses from the movie. It's got that blue stitching, the iconic blue folk
Very
stitch.
pretty.
I didn't even think about that, but yeah.
The gowns, yeah. And then you're doing the same technique where you kind of wall in the jelly that's strawberry.
Mm-hmm. Gotta keep that softness contained.
You know what would have been a good idea is lingonberry. It's a berry native to Sweden.
Or period blood.
I get
Oh.
or that too, yeah.
Well,
Zane had to point that one out to me.
for anyone who hasn't watched the movie,
Yeah, there's a pube in one of the 4 layers of cake.
It's a part of a love potion.
Is this rancid?
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Downloaded.
man.
moving on, it's gonna
So this-
crumb coat this bad boy.
Yeah, so this is gonna be the layer that goes on top. Obviously, could you imagine the bottom layer being put on top of this one?
You had to
Crazy.
stab this boy
Can't
Just to,
imagine that.
to keep it
Literally
from shaking
can't
too much, right?
What? Yeah, there's a skewer in the middle. It keeps it all intact because these
Oh,
small
what?
cakes can get kind of wobbly. They're very small and skinny and tall.
All right, so you're making... Tell us what you're making. Like, what are you...
I was
from the
going
movie?
I don't even know what it's called. What's the rock?
It's just
Shrine?
like a-
It's like the bloodied rock.
It's the rock when the 75-year-olds are going...
72.
72-year-olds are going to the afterlife or whatever.
Yeah,
They slice their hand
They
in
give
traditional
them-
fashion.
Yeah, and then they
Nasty.
smear it on this
The
rock.
runic text. I forget what the
Yeah, what does it mean? Do you know?
I don't.
No.
It's
Oh, shit.
interpreted.
Anyway,
by
I went for
inbred-
No.
by inbred
No.
people.
like a rustic,
Yeah, by the inbred.
rough
Oh,
look
yeah.
to emulate rock.
Yeah.
So normally I try and go for smoothness, but
That's just the same. That's
It's
just the
texture.
same frosting, right? The same
Yep.
buttercream.
just different color. But weird thing, if you leave frosting out for a while, it gets like spongy, and normally you have to like knock out the air bubbles. But instead, I kept them, so added like.
This is cool. You use like a
Wow,
piece of
I
saran
know.
wrap to add some like
fact.
concrete-ish looking texture. And this is the actual stone engraving
Fucking freehand.
that's on the...
It wasn't supposed to be freehand, but I don't know what in me was just like, screw it, and I did it.
Wait, what's
Your
not
inner
freehand,
cult
though?
member.
What's what?
If you weren't doing a freehand, what would you do?
I would have like
Stenciled it, maybe.
drew it
Oh,
on like
okay.
parchment and lined it
Yeah.
up, so I had all the points.
Yeah, we kind of...
intact, but I
Well,
just went for it, you
looks
know.
cool.
And sometimes it just
Came
works
out
out.
good. Came out real good.
Now it's the coming together of the two slabs here.
I always hate this part.
Return the slab.
I know we debated this decision to paint it black, but I think it worked.
extensively.
But yeah, and then you got the bloody handprints.
Yeah, you even did the handprint pretty well.
so
too.
well. So
excellent,
good.
excellent work. Ooh.
Harvest
Flowers
these from
for the
me
May
garden.
Queen.
From the garden.
Yeah,
Backyard.
I mean, you could have used like, what is it, like bouquet flowers, but you know, the whole movie's like
Bouquet.
wildflower bouquet.
Bukake.
Shut up. It's got it needs that natural look, you know.
So this cake is the May Queen for this year.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we have a maypole in our backyard. We're getting set up for the festivities.
I'm just gonna keep dancing.
Mm-hmm.
Stop!
Skull.
No, that the flowers like breathing.
Oh, what I
on
was gonna
her.
ask
Yeah, that
about
was
this.
crazy.
Every time you put a flower and you like boop it, like after like you like tap it, what's that about? I noticed that when I was editing.
It's just
I
what
think
he
it's just
does.
some weird thing I do.
It's
I
a
never even
tick.
noticed it.
Okay.
And you'll be
Yeah, exactly.
just perfect right
Yeah,
there.
exactly. That's what he did for all of them. Like, what the?
Did I really?
fuck? Yeah.
I
It
noticed
is
that.
SpongeBob tucking the
He
like the
looks
sponge
so- yeah.
pickles
The
in.
pickles.
It's
Now I'm
you.
self-conscious.
All right.
Yeah,
Wow.
it came out
Very
in
beautiful.
the spirit of Midsummer. I would love to
Tell us what you're doing on Midsummer.
go to
guys.
Sweden.
It's your
Tell us how you love to celebrate Midsummer.
I'm definitely not going to Sweden
Taking
now
some
after that movie.
shrooms.
Not trying to get killed.
Take some
layers.
shrooms
Take some shrooms. Get burned
in
alive.
tea form.
Or no.
Be put in a bear costume, then get
Yeah.
burned alive.
Again,
That
people
guy
who
was a
have not
terror.
watched
I
this
mean,
movie.
he
All right. Well, the video's over. So thanks, guys.